scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. They're on the 23-yard line. What? 190. Like 50. Not today, you are. Not today.
On first down, Dickerson. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And quickly to his tight end, Clark. That's caught. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Dallas Clark back in his day so good at catching red zone touchdown passes, but he's also very good in the middle of the field, anywhere in the field.
Absolutely fearless. Could absorb hits, absorb contact, not get knocked off of routes, and find a way to make catches and big plays to give them a real-time advantage. Not bad for a former walk-on linebacker at the University of Iowa. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
280. 50 to Mike. Coming. 19.
Play action. It's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he was looking for his tight end, Dallas Clark, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Reset. 19. 55. Check 4.
On first down, it's Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. They run again on first down. Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
We're set. 19. Yeah, let's get set.
From the gun, here's Watson. That is caught by Moss for a Raider touchdown. Randy Moss there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. They'll try the left side. Dickerson, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, his 2nd sack of the night. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. On 1st down, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat.
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Watson on first down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. On first and 10, Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Man open, it's Moss complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, Raiders. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken very short. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
What's tight? Tight ends right. What's tight?
They'll run on first down. Peyton, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. And from their own end zone, it's a fake, but he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Dickerson. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They run the counter. Dickerson. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. Give him an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody.
Here we go. Double tight.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Watch out.
Alert.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the whip.
Good job right there.
To throw is Wilson. To throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Mike, this is it.
55. All day, baby, all day.
59.
55, Mike 54. Eat. Zoom. Twist. Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. You ain't got nothing.
On 1st and 10, Watson is going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And an alley to run.
Number 4,
Twist. 26.
It's a gain of 8. It brings up 3rd down.
Watch the screen.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch a slant.
3rd and 2, Watson. And he finds Cook. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, pick your game up. Mike,
26.
55. Hey, eat.
Let's go.
Here's Watson operating from the gun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
Got it.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
On third down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now Sanders. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A punt return of 65 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there, a punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Let's go, baby.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
You better bring it. Check your hot read.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with third down coming up.
Big stop.
They'll try the left side. Peyton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Randy Moss, 78 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
14.
On first down, Dickerson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
50's to mine. Tackles.
Throwing on second down. Wilson got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The Stork. Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They're going to run the jet sweep with Rice. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Watch 80.